I didn't want to go to church. Come, she said. We're going to catch minibuses. My mother is as stubborn as she is religious. Once her mind's made up, that's it. Indeed, obstacles that would normally lead a person to change their plans, like a car breaking down, only made her more determined to forge ahead. It's the devil, she said about the stalled car. The devil doesn't want us to go to church. That's why we got to catch minibuses. Whenever I found myself up against my mother's faith-based obstinacy, I would try, as respectfully as possible, to counter with an opposing point of view. Or, I said, the Lord knows that today we shouldn't go to church, which is why he made sure the car wouldn't start, so that we stay at home as a family and take a day of rest, because even the Lord rested. Ah, that's the devil talking, Trevor. No, because Jesus is in control. And if Jesus is in control and we pray to Jesus, he would let the car start, but he hasn't, therefore. No, Trevor, sometimes Jesus puts obstacles in your way to see if you overcome them. Like Job, this could be a test. Ah, yes, Mom, but the test could be to see if we're willing to accept what has happened and stay at home and praise Jesus for his wisdom. No, that's the devil talking. Now, go change your clothes. But Mom, Trevor, Son Keela. Son Keela is a phrase with many shades of meaning. It says, don't undermine me, don't underestimate me, and just try me. It was both a command and a threat. And at Maryvale College, my mother and I spent every sports day chasing and fleeing each other to avoid spankings. She wasn't one of those come over here and get your hiding type moms. She'd deliver it to you free of charge. She was a thrower, too. Whenever my mom threw something, I had to catch it and run, turning every childhood errand and arcade trip into a high-speed game of escape through Eden Park. If I was about to get away, she'd yell, "Stop! Thief!" She would yell, "Thief!" to turn the whole neighborhood against me, forcing me to dodge strangers while screaming, "I'm not a thief. I'm her son." That Sunday, despite my fear of crowded minibuses, my fate was sealed by my mother's command, and as we navigated burning blockades and riots in Eden Park, she would steadily tell me, "Get dressed. I gotta go to work. You've got to go to school," showing unwavering courage amid the chaos. "But aren't you afraid?" I'd say. "There's only one of you, and there's so many of them." "Honey, I'm not alone," she'd say. "I've got all of heaven's angels behind me." "Well, it would be nice if we could see them," I'd say, "because I don't think the rioters know they're there." She'd tell me not to worry. She always came back to the phrase she lived by. If God is with me, who can be against me? She was never scared, even when she should have been. When a violent minibus driver insulted my Kosom mother, sped off, and refused to stop. "Hey, listen, he was just helping me. Leave him. We'll ride with you. That's what we wanted in the first place. I'm sorry if we've upset you, buddy. You could just let us out here." "No. Really, it's fine. We could just walk." "No," she whispered. "Trevor, when he slows down at the next intersection, I'm going to open the door and we're going to jump," then hurled us out of the moving van, rolled onto the pavement, and yelled, "Run!" So we ran with pure instinct, fleeing like gazelles from lions. Thank God. No, Mom, this was not thanks to God. You should have listened to God when he told us to stay at home when the car wouldn't start, because clearly the devil tricked us into coming out tonight. And on, there we were back at it, arguing about God's will. Finally, I said, "Look, Mom, I know you love Jesus, but maybe next week you could ask him to meet us at our house, because this really wasn't a fun night."